Who's ready for Monster Jam?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be unboxing the entire assortment of Series 28. I've had these trucks in my closet for quite some time, and it has taken me so long to find this darn chase piece. I'm telling you, this Swine and Dash. I couldn't find this anywhere in my Southern Oregon stores. Series 28 only showed up one time and one time only, so you gotta love that. But my dad found this for me in, I believe, North Carolina, so hey, shout out to you, Dad. Thanks for that. But golly, finally I can make a review on this assortment. But yeah, we got all 9 trucks here today. This was the first truck, or first series, that came out for 2023. And wow, look at me filming this in November. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So I guess we'll start off with the first truck here. We have Gravedigger with the white wheels. I'm pretty sure this is a re-release that came in one of the double pack assortments, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. They're the trucks that are on the back. So you got the Legacy Trucks Gravedigger. You have the blue and yellow Bakugan Dragonoid. I don't know the name for this one, but there he is. We got the Steel Reveal Double Decker, the awesome phased out Earthshaker. I love this truck. Of course, the chase piece Swine and Dash from the whatever the series is called for this one, I forget. Backwards Bob on the Bob Swanson chassis, so that's an awesome truck. We got a Monster Mutt on the Team Scream chassis, I believe. We have Son of a Digger as well as Zombie. So, I mean, we got a couple good trucks in this series, but, you know, that's what it is. We're going to start off Series 28 unboxing with the Gravedigger. Then we're going to move on to number 2 here, Zombie. Just another re-release and another variation for all the collectors. We got another variation of Son of a Digger, this time with a purple chassis and some very nice blue rims. So that'll be number 3. Number 4 is the Team Scream chassis Monster Mutt. This might be Chris Kohler's Monster Mutt. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, there's Monster Mutt. Moving on, we have the Steel Reveal Double Decker. Very nice Steel Reveal truck. I like this truck a lot. I think my favorite for this year has to be, I love the Son of a Digger one that came out in Series 32. And I haven't seen Series 33 yet. But Gravedigger looks pretty cool. But Steel Reveal Double Decker, that's another cool release. And here is the blue and yellow Bakugan Dragonoid. I forget the name of this one, like I already said. But there he is. And moving on, we have Backwards Bob on the Swanson chassis. So, love that. Always good to see Backwards Bob in the single packs. And here is the awesome phased out Earthshaker. Golly, this has to be my favorite phased out truck of the year. They did such a fantastic job with this truck. And then, like I said, our final truck that we will be unboxing today is the chase piece Swine and Dash that took me so long to find. Well, I didn't find it. Like I said, shout out to my dad for that. But anyways, let's kick off this unboxing video with the Legacy Trucks Gravedigger. Alright, Legacy Trucks Gravedigger is here, so let's take a look at his card. We had the Gravedigger logo along with the how to contact Spin Master and the copyright information down there. We already know about that by now. And here is the Legacy Trucks Gravedigger. He rolls pretty good for the most part, besides, I think, a slight bend in the right rear tire. So, we'll see if we can try to fix that. But here is, yet again, another variation for all the Gravedigger fans. Golly, there have been too many Gravediggers produced by Spin Master. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's crazy. But here it is, you guys, Gravedigger. It's an interesting detail I noticed with this Gravedigger. It looks like the decals are kind of faded on this one, or my specific release that I got. So, I don't know. That's an interesting note, but I'm not complaining. Alright, so as I do with all the Gravediggers for the in-depth graphics review, we have the USHRA badge along with the Gravedigger logo and the Skull Mountain dude. You have the driver up there. It's either, I don't know, Brandon Vincent, Adam Anderson, Tyler Menega. They're all tearing up the track. Maybe even Weston. Alright, we have the haunted house along with the tree with the moon in the background, along with the purple spooky fog up there with the graveyard. You got the Dennis Anderson tombstone right there. I forget which one has Adam, Ryan, Kristen, and Weston, but it's somewhere up there. Alright, going up to the front of the truck, you have Gravedigger's iconic red headlights, along with the full flame wrapping up there on the hood of the truck. The other side will be the exact same thing. You got nothing on the back, but on the roof, you have the Bad to the Bone, the Skull and Crossbones featuring Grim. You also have the Gravedigger stacked logo with more flames. And Gravedigger is sitting on a black roll cage with a green chassis with white rims and no BKT printing. So, yet again, another variation of Gravedigger for all the fans. So, gotta love that, man. Gotta love that. Alright, moving on to number 2, and this is, what version of Zombie is this? This is Arena Favorites Zombie. Zombie is here, so let's take a look at him, but first, let's take a look at his little card. So we got the Zombie logo, and then, you know, out of context, Spin Master, copyright information, it's all down there as I hit the tripod, golly. Here is Zombie. He rolls pretty good for the most part, but maybe a slight bend in the left rear tire this time, so the opposite there for Gravedigger, but nonetheless, it's another variation of Zombie for all the Zombie collectors out there, but here he is. He looks pretty clean, actually. I kind of like this release. The red roll cage is what's throwing me off the most, but there it is for like the little 360 turnaround for it. And now let's do our in-depth graphics review here with Zombie. So as you can see, we have the Monster Jam logo along with the Zombie logo. You can see parts of his clothing there on the side. He's got a lot of bullet holes in his skin, you know. We got Bari Musawar, you know, killing it on the track as always. And I shouldn't even talk about that yet. We also got the posable arm. We all know about that by now, along with the ear that's hidden there behind the arm. And going up to the front of the truck, you have his very scary face. So, wow, yeah. POV when you wake up for school, you know, that's how it usually look. But golly, his teeth, he needs to brush his teeth, I'm telling you. The other side is the exact same thing. Yes, the arm moves up and down. This one seems a lot stiffer than this one. This one's like really loose, you know, to move up and down, but it is what it is. So yeah, the other side is the exact same thing. And then on the back, you have the Zombie logo with the monsterjam.com. You can see parts of his clothing there once more. You got nothing on the back, but on the roof of the truck, you have Zombie's brain. So, yeah, there it is. And Zombie is sitting on a red roll cage with a black chassis, along with white rims and white PKT printing. So, yet again, another variation of Zombie for all the Zombie collectors as I zoom a little too far out. But there's the Series 28 Zombie. And it's time to move on to number 3, which is the Legacy Trucks Son of a Digger. It's time for Son of a Digger, and let's take a quick little look at his card. We got the Son of a Digger logo, then the rest of that information. I'm not even going to say it at this point. And here's Son of a Digger. This time, it looks like he rolls pretty well for the most part, so that's cool. Does he like to turn at all? Not really. I don't know. Could be a future sign-up series championship truck on the channel. I don't know. But here it is, you guys. Son of a Digger from Series 28. Another re-release for all the Son of a Digger fans. But it's good for me because I like Son of a Digger. I think Ryan Anderson is, you know, pretty good driver nowadays. I'd say he's the go-to Monster Jam right now. But, you know, the go-to Monster Jam before, of course, is Tom Meents. I mean, do I really need to explain myself, you know? Anyways, in-depth graphics review for Son of a Digger. We have the Son of a Digger logo. We have Scrap, I think is his name, if I'm not mistaken. We also have the moon with the tree in the background. Who else do we got here? Monster Mutt's on the ground. He flipped over. We got Max D right there. El Toro Loco. Gravedigger's in the back. You got Captain's Curse right there. I believe that's the Son of a Digger Mudbog truck that's in that, I don't know, whatever that like old military base looking thing is. I don't know. We also have Avengers Hood that I can see. Blue Thunder right there as well. There you go. And of course, you got Ryan Anderson killing it on the track as he does always with the Monster Jam logo. And then going up to the front of the truck, you have Son of a Digger's iconic blue headlights along with the grill printing. And then you have some beautiful blue flames covering the entire hood of the truck. The other side is the exact same thing. You got nothing on the back, but on the roof, you have Son of a Digger's logo. The skull and crossbones featuring Scrap with the blue flames. And Son of a Digger is sitting on a black roll cage with a purple chassis. It looks dark blue, but this is purple. And we got blue rims with white BKT printing here for Son of a Digger. So there it is, you guys, the Series 28 Son of a Digger. Like I said, another variation for all the Son of a Digger fans. And this will be the final one for the variations, and it is the Team Scream version of Monster Mud. All right, the last of the variations is here, and let's take a look. Monster Mutt's fine. We got the Monster Mutt logo, and then, you know, the rest of that information. And here is the truck. And how's he rolling here? Ooh, okay, we got a slight bend in that back rear wheel. Or the left rear wheel, I should say. You can see it, you know, kind of wobbling up and down, hopefully. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell on camera. But here it is, you guys, the Team Screen version of Monster Mutt. This is a really cool variation. I kind of like it. But, you know, it's just another Monster Mutt for all of us. Which is good for the Monster Mutt fans, you know, just in case if they've missed out on Monster Mutt, you know, at all. So, there it is, you guys, Monster Mutt. And let's do our in-depth graphics review with this truck. We have the Monster Jam logo along with the Monster Mutt logo. We have his ears, which are, you know, hard plastic. They're kind of hard to pose, but they're there. You have the teeth along with the dog collar that's pretty much covered up by this ear, but whatever. And you got Chris Kohler absolutely, you know, tearing it up as he does always. And going up to the front of the truck, you have the nose, the whisker holes along with the tongue. You can also see the detail up there on the fur for the hood of the truck along with his eyebrows. So that's cool. The other side is the exact same thing, and then on the back here you have Monster Mutt's tail along with the dog tag featuring Monster Mutt's logo. And then you just got some awesome detailing there for the fur on the roof of the truck. And Monster Mutt is sitting on a red roll cage with a gray chassis along with gray rims and white PKT printing. So a very clean release of the Team Screen version of Monster Mutt. So that's really cool. And there it is, you guys, Series 28 Monster Mutt. And now let's get on to some good trucks. How about that? The Steel Reveal Double Decker. All right, Double Decker is here, so let's take a look at him, shall we? We got the Double Decker logo along with the rest of that information. I'm just gonna sneak past that. And here is Double Decker out of the package. And it looks like no problems with his axles. We love that, as always. But here it is, you guys, the Steel Reveal version of Double Decker. I think this looks pretty cool. I loved it when Spin Master came up with the concept for Double Decker for the Reckless trucks, if I'm not mistaken. Golly, I love this truck so much. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, it's just like another salvager pretty much. But there it is. But this time it's steel, you know? It's all made of metal. Well, you know, not an actual metal body, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyways, we got our in-depth graphics review. We have the Double Decker logo along with the Monster Jam logo. I don't even know who's driving this truck, to be honest. But yeah, you got the big exhaust pipes. You got the big drum barrel. You got the car in the back, which looks really cool. And going up to the front of the truck, you have Double Decker's logo on the grille along with the headlights. And up there on the hood, you can just see detailing there of the steel body. The other side is the exact same thing. On the back, you just have the actual taillights of the car. And on the roof, just more detailing there for the steel body. And Double Decker is sitting on a green roll cage with a blue chassis along with very nice red rims and no PKT printing. So there is the Steel Reveal Double Decker for all of y'all. So, I mean, I don't know. Pretty cool release for Steel Reveal, if I do say so myself. And now let's move on to the blue and yellow Bakugan Dragonoid. Alright, another variation of Bakugan Dragonoid. So, here is his card. We got the Bakugan Dragonoid logo and then the rest of that information down below. And here is Bakugan Dragonoid. He rolls perfectly right out of the package. Usually when I get Bakugan Dragonoids in my collection, they tend to do pretty well in a sign-up series. So keep that in mind if you want to choose this truck for a future sign-up series. But here it is, you guys. The blue and yellow Bakugan Dragonoid. Like I said, I don't know the specific name of this truck. Probably after this video, I'll do a little bit of research and find out what the specific name of this truck is. So let's do our in-depth graphics review with Bakugan Dragonoid. So the first thing I'll say is we got the posable wings that kind of move up and down a little bit. We got the Monster Jam logo along with the Bakugan logo with Dragonoid's logo right there. We got Camden Murphy, of course, killing it in Bakugan Dragonoid. And then we also have the hand that moves up and down. It's kind of stiff, but, you know, it moves up and down. We also have the green eye with the teeth going up onto the front of the truck. You have the nose right there. And then you have the very nice, like, horn, you know, that's up on the hood of the truck. It moves up and down. The other side is the exact same thing. The hand moves up and down. Oh wow, this one's really stiff. But there it is, along with the wing. And then on the back here, You got nothing on the back, but on the roof of the truck you have the tail for Bakugan Dragonoid, and you also have Bakugan's logo completely on the roof. And Dragonoid is sitting on a kind of like an interesting orange color. I don't even know what to classify that, but we got like an orangish color roll cage with a very nice blue chassis and some yellow rims with no BKT printing. So there's another variation of Bakugan Dragonoid for the fans. I like this one personally. This one's really cool. It reminds me of like the Aurelius Bakugan Dragonoid that appeared back in Series 17, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that for y'all. But here's a truck I've been dying to look at. You got another variation of Backwards Bob, but this time on the Swanson chassis. All right, another Backwards Bob to add to the collection. That's always a good thing. And here is his little card that it comes with. We have the Backwards Bob logo and then the rest of the information. And here it is, you guys, Backwards Bob. Oh, God. Anyone see that at all? Hang on, I gotta... Oh, God, I just noticed that. Anyone want to take a look at that front axle for me? Look at that. Really now? Oh, boy, that is... Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible. All right, well, after this video, I'm going to fix this as soon as I can. That is god-awful. Well, hopefully that doesn't hinder its performance in a future sign-up series, but here it is, you guys, the Series 28 Backwards Bob. It's awesome to have another variation of Backwards Bob in the collection. It just sucks with that front axle. God. Anyways, moving along. But yeah, like I said, awesome to have Backwards Bob in the collection. And let's do our in-depth graphics review with this truck now, shall we? Alright, so here we got the Monster Jam logo along with the Backwards Bob logo right there. You can see he's pointing whichever way. You know, there's a bunch of question marks because, you know, he doesn't know if he's going backwards or forwards, you know? There's some more arrows with question marks right there. And then, is the driver in there? Oh, wait, no, that's right. The driver's pretty much right there. I forgot that the body is actually backwards on the chassis. I forgot about that. But going up to the front of the truck, we had the headlights and grille printing. And up there on the hood, you have the Backwards Bob logo with Bob himself. I mean, look at him. He's a little confused. He's like, well, I mean, do I go forwards or do I go backwards, you know? It's a genuine question for Bob. The other side is the exact same thing. And then on the back, you have the famous Here I Come. And then you have... Well, you got the transparent roll cage, or not, why am I saying roll cage? The transparent window for the driver to actually look out, you know, pretty much. This back part is, on the real truck, is clear, translucent plastic, so they can see, you know, just because, you know, he's actually going backwards on the track, you know? And up there on the roof, you just have more arrows pointing at, you know, whichever way he's going. And Backwards Bob is sitting on the Swanson chassis, which is a yellow roll cage with a blue chassis, along with some gray rims and white BKT printing. So there is the Series 28 Backwards Bob. Like I said, it's always a good thing when we have another Backwards Bob added to the collection. It just sucks that I have to deal with, you know, this freaking bent front axle. That sucks right there. God. Oh, that pisses me off, but whatever. Alright, moving on to the phased out Earthshaker. God, I've been dying to see this truck. The beautiful phased out Earthshaker is here, and let's take a look at him, shall we? But first, we have the Earthshaker logo along with the rest of the information on his little card. And alright, let's see how Earthshaker rolls. A lot better than Backwards Bob. So, that's awesome. Good to keep that in mind, you know. And here it is, you guys, the phased out Earthshaker. I love the way this truck looks. It looks so... I'm trying to think of a word to describe it. It looks so unique, but like such a cool release, you know what I mean? I mean, we haven't seen anything like this before, but I love the phased out series by Spin Master. Hopefully they'll continue it heading into 2024, but it's time for in-depth graphics review with this truck. So, as you can see, we have the Monster Jam logo right there, and then we have, of course, the whole idea of phased out is the actual decal of the truck isn't on there properly, so that's why you can kind of see two Earthshaker logos right there, along with the red and green like pixels on there. And we have the caution tape up there on the bed of the truck, just going along the side. Tristan England up there, you know, killing it, as he always does in Earthshaker. You have the dirt and the actual earth, you know, that's shaking. It just looks really cool with, like, it's kind of like a Christmas Earthshaker, if you know what I mean. Going up to the front of the truck, you have where the grill would be for the grill printing. And up there on the roof, you have Earthshaker's logo twice. You have one in green and one in red. The caution tape is there as well, so that's really cool. The other side is the exact same thing, and then on the back here you have the monsterjam.com logo. You can actually see it twice. You can see .com right there, and then the actual one right there. And then up there in the bed you have an interesting, like, yeah, the actual decal of the dirt, but it hasn't been rendered all the way, so that's why you can see the red and green pixels there. The green is kind of hard to see on camera, but it's there, trust me. And there it is, you guys. Earthshaker is sitting on a black roll cage with, like, an interesting gray color for a chassis. We have one white tire with a gray rim, a normal black tire with a yellow rim. We have a yellow tire with a yellow rim, and then yet again we have a black tire with a yellow rim. So there is the super cool phased out Earthshaker. This is my favorite truck from the phased out series by far. I love the way this truck turned out. So there is the phased out Earthshaker from series 28. And to end off series 28, we finally have the chase piece Swine and Dash. Finally, I got this truck in my collection. It took way too long, but he's finally here. So let's take a look at him. We have the very cool Swine and Dash logo up there, and then the rest of the information on his little card back. And here he is, you guys. Swine and Dash finally here. He rolls perfect for a chase piece, and this is my first time actually getting to look at a Monster Feast truck. So this is really cool. This is awesome. I love the food trucks. If it was its own individual series, I would love it. And, you know, since it was a chase piece, I also really liked it. So I hope Spin Master keeps this whole food truck theme for 2024. I know it probably won't be the chase piece series, but if they continue it, I will be really happy because I love the way these food trucks turned out for a chase piece. And, yeah, it just made it really hard to, you know, find these darn Monster Feast, you know, food trucks. But it's time for the in-depth graphics review here. So as you can see, we have the Swine and Dash logo along with you can see like the checkered apron on the back there for the pig, you know, that's on fire, so that's really cool. You have the Monster Jam logo along with the window there. You really can't see through it there that much, maybe, I don't know. And going up to the front of the truck, you have the headlights with the grill. And then up there on the hood of the truck, you have the pig snout. So this entire pretty much front end of the truck is supposed to be the pig. So that's really cool. You also have the two windows there. Oh, actually, you can kind of see there. You can see my finger moving, you know, up and down. And the other side, oh God, did you hear that voice crack? That was terrible. Anyways, the other side is the exact same thing. And then on the back here, you have the rear end of the pig. You have the tail right there, along with the back windows, the tail lights of the food truck. And going up to the roof of the truck, you have like the rear or the top air vent, which is really cool. You have the actual knot for the apron, the Swine and Dash logo, which looks awesome. Golly, I love that logo. And I also forgot to mention the headlights that were also on the roof of the truck. And let's take a look at what the prices are here. So, oh, look at that. All right, so for $9, you can get wheelie hot ribs. So that's awesome. Wheelie hot, oh God, that's a good pun right there. For $12, you get the Big Rig Pig. So there's that for you. For $5, you get coleslaw, but this is, you know, the actual version of coleslaw. So again, very nice pun. And then for $3, you get E85 bread. Don't know what that means, but E85 bread. And then for $150, you get BK iced tea. Another pun for BKT, but it's iced tea. Golly, I love that. That's awesome. And Swine and Dash is sitting on the classic Spin Master metal roll cage, but it's actually black. And a very nice maroon color chassis with gray rims and no PKT printing. So there is the chase piece Swine and Dash. First thought off the bat for this Monster Food Truck series, I love it. for the chase piece. So you guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video on unboxing the entire assortment from Series 28. So make sure to crush that like button. If you guys like this video, why not consider subscribing? It is 100% free, and you guys can always undo it. We are on the road to 1,100 subscribers or 1,100 subscribers, whichever way you want to say it. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram at MonsterJamFan0311. You guys get exclusive content on stuff that I'm going to post, and you get to reserve trucks for Monster Jam sign-up series and points competitions. It is always worth it, you guys, but I don't force you guys to do. The link for my Instagram is always down in my description. I highly encourage you guys to check out my description. I do post some key information in there from time to time. So, we'll do a quick, overview of all the trucks in Series 28. So, you have the Legacy Trucks Gravedigger. I forget which version of Zombie this was. Might have been Arena Favorites, but there he is. You have, I believe, Legacy Trucks Son of a Digger there. And then another Arena Favorites Monster Mutt there that's on the Team Scream chassis. You have the Steel Reveal Double Decker, the blue and yellow Bakugan Dragonoid. Like I said, I forget the name of this truck. On the back there, you have the Swanson chassis backwards bob, but yeah, I need to fix that axle there as soon as I can. You also have the awesome phased out Earthshaker, and to round it out, the my first time experiencing the chase piece, the Swine and Dash. So if I had to rate Series 28 on a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, man, I'd give it like a 6.5, maybe even a 7. These two trucks here in the back, actually, yeah, the Bakugan Dragonoid throughout up here really helped the series out. Kind of like Series 29, a lot of variations, unfortunately, but it is what it is at this point. So, yeah, there's Series 28 for y'all. So, this is Monster Jam Fan 0311 catching you guys on the rails.